I don't have no speed on a ready go. Many guys are asking that they can't get explosivity, they can't be explosive. First of all, you need to understand that hit in the arm wrestling comes exactly like in a boxing from the ground. So the hand which is hitting needs to go connection down to the ground. So if you are hitting with the right hand, you are twisting your right hip. If you want to hit just with a hand, you will never generate the power. You can generate some power, but not huge. So imagine that you want to hit, stand next to the table and put your right hand a little bit to the side and bring up your hand. So now start to swing it, like get that nice flow, and together with wrist, move your hip. So this is movement what you need to get on the table. So always get your middle section nice and loose. And when you hit, you have to turn your hip as well. Like you need to turn that, you need to feel that twist. I know that sometimes when I'm lazy and I haven't done no cardio and no abs muscle, I don't have any abs. So this is my abs with no training. I haven't done not even one abs, how you call that, exercise in my life, never. So, and I sometimes have on a first ready go, I hit and I have cramp in abs. So do abs, those are very important. I don't do them, but that's just my demons. So when you hit, you need to turn your hip as well to have a proper hit. So I will give you a little secret. So why people are putting when you put your leg behind the post like that and get your get your leg behind a post and hip almost in the corner here. Then when you hit, your leg actually twists around a post and it gets such a connection. Try. It's so amazing. You put your leg now all around the post from inside. Put your elbow here, and together with a wrist roll your hip as well. You will feel like your leg tightens around the pole, and you get such a good connection. You get there, and you can go down, and your leg is actually giving you such a way to go away. Now my leg just is twisted around, so I can move here. Look how stable it is, and at any moment it's going to give you a good connection around the table. So, and then the next one is here. Look, my bands. Yeah, so my bands are coming from the ceiling, and they goes in the wall. And like I told you before, you are not able to get proper hit if you are hitting just with a hand. You need basically those bands, you need that weight, but you don't want like a raw weight, because the raw weight, if you just move it, it falls back and it can damage your tendons and stress you too much. So you start with a smaller weight, but not that crazy movement. So you start with a smaller weight, yeah? You start with a smaller weight, you just move your shoulder, move your hips, move your palm, or master exactly where you want to go. Don't try to hit in the position where you will never hit in the fight. If you are not hook puller, then don't do these ones, because you will never go there. Master more hit for the top roll, like if you know that you are top roll puller, so the first is gonna go here down and you're gonna go over the top. You're gonna go over the top. And then when you already wanna hit harder, you take already different band. take a different band. You want this hit to land actually in the band, but the band needs to be so strong that you can actually, if you want, you can take it down to the pad and the pressure is not too big. Because if the pressure from the band is going to be too big, in the lowest point where you're going to connect all your body, it will pull your tendons. So it needs to be something like maximally this green one, I would say. Of course, when you are in aggressive mode, this green one is a 125 maximum pounds. So when you are already in animal mode, like before the matches, we are like, of course, we can hit 3 of those bands. But in a training process, you don't need that. You can easily take smaller bands as well. The most important is to not hit without the band, because after that you're going to get on the table and you're going to be really surprised where the power goes, because I don't have any power. So hook puller would, of course, put the table maybe a little bit differently to have more load from the side, because they go or sideways or here. But the top roller would nicely have this one, so it pulls you more imitating opponent's back pressure, so you can actually post it like that. You can hit towards yourself. And here, or when you are already mastering a diagonal hit, you can already go diagonally like. So you do roll, wrist. This part of the wrist is actually attacking your opponent's lower 2 fingers, and then you take him sideways. You go here, up, and these bands are absolutely stunning. And then you can take your phone, record, even if you know in that competition how they call ready go, because sometimes is a ready go, sometimes is ready go. If you know in that competition or how that referee is calling ready go, you can already imitate and give yourself, for example, 4 or 5 seconds to group up, make those ready goes but every 10 seconds. So ready go, 10 seconds, ready go, 10 seconds, ready go. So those 10 seconds, when you're gonna hit the first one, you again group, nicely bring your shoulder up, because that's what referee will tell you. Bring your shoulder up, straighten your wrist, and wait for another one. But straighten your wrist, bring that shoulder up, because that will go in your system. You will feel used to it. You will feel really good. Try. Leave the comments, subscribe, share with everyone. Okay? Deal?